Bow down to the queen. Honey, Anka's here to rule this race. Hello, darlings, I'm Anka, the royal feline from New Horizon, and I am ready to claim my throne here on Season 10. My style is all about opulence, sophistication, and a touch of ancient glamour. It's time to show the world that this queen can dominate any competition. And let's be honest, after Tom Nook's dreadful performance on Season 7, it's clear New Horizon needs a real queen to represent. I mean, someone had to clean up that mess, right? Anyway, looks like I'm the first one in, and I can assure you I will be the last one out. Clock that tea.
Anka looks around the workroom and confidently assures herself that she's got this in the bag, then instructs the production team to bring out her competition.
Time to bring the heat and show you all how to really dance.
She looks like competition. She mentioned dance. I assume she's a dancer, but girl, no heels. That's a choice, mama.
Hello, I'm Christy Monteiro, the dance and lip-sync assassin hailing from Brazil, now living in Las Vegas. I perform 6 nights a week on the Las Vegas Strip, where people pay top dollar to see Christy Monteiro in action. I'm here to showcase an abundance of body and talent. I dance, I kick, I flip, and I am probably the best lip-syncer this show has ever had. I'm not the best designer. I hire professionals to create my outfits. Indeed, I am the sister of last season's Miss Congeniality, Ling Xiaoyu, and I couldn't be prouder of her. We meet up often, and it was she who encouraged me to apply for the show. And here I am, noticing another queen who's already here, and she is serving a look. Come on, Egyptian queen.
Christy is greeted by Anka with a hug. Anka mentions she recognizes Christy, who asked if it was from the Vegas Strip. Anka clarifies she saw her at the Season 9 finale, questioning what Christy means by Vegas Strip, and if she's a stripper. Christy, amused and surprised, denies being a stripper, explaining she performs to thousands of people on the Las Vegas Strip 6 nights a week and attended the Season 9 finale as Ling Xiaoyu's sister. Anka praises Ling's performance and wonders how often Christy will mention her relation this season. Christy, with a chuckle, promises only once, to which Anka jokingly retorts that it's because Christy is destined to be the pork chop queen. Christy admires Anka's sass and suggests they become friends, to which Anka agrees, saying, "Best friends," just as they hear footsteps approaching.
Ready to bring honor and fierceness to the competition.
Wow, she is sickening and fierce. I can see the top 3 of the season in this room already.
Hi, everyone, I'm Kimiko, the tech-savvy Shaolin Fire Queen from Tokyo, Japan. It's been a hot minute since a Shaolin Queen graced the stage. That was Season 2 with my sister, Omi, I love you. But now we are here at Season 10 and things are different. What can I bring to the competition? Well, first I am an amazing dancer and amazing performer on that stage. When the music takes over, Kimiko is kicking, flipping and setting the stage on fire, quite literally, so I hope we have a fire extinguisher at the ready. As you see, I can crack a joke or two. My runways are amazing, and I can't wait for RuPaul and the other queens to see what I can do.
Kimiko is warmly welcomed by Anka and Christy with a hug. Christy playfully calls Kimiko a bitch for being so sickening, to which Anka agrees, praising her fierceness. A blushing Kimiko returns the compliments. Anka, with a mischievous glance, ventures a guess that Kimiko is a dancer and lip-syncer, which Kimiko confirms with a smile, wondering how Anka knew. Anka says that she's psychic, prompting laughter, and credits Kimiko's stance as that of a true dancing diva. Christy chimes in, admitting she clocked it immediately and shares that she's a dancer too. Kimiko jokes about looking forward to their impending bottom 2 double chanté with Christy, and they all share a laugh, with Kimiko hinting that Anka might not be the only one with psychic abilities. As they giggle, Anka said she hopes the other queens looks like dogs, prompting more giggles whilst another queen makes her entrance.
Dog? Where?
Oh, when I said dog, I wasn't expecting Scooby-Doo. Hello budget. I think a lot of queens know Scooby. I mean, he's no Sasha Colby of drag. That's Barbie. Allegedly, when we know Mickey Mouse is the true Sasha Colby of drag, he will never do Drag Race though.
Ruro. It's me, Scooby-Doo, ready to solve the mystery of who's the next drag superstar. I'll give you a clue, you're looking at him. I come from an interesting drag family. My sisters Velma and Daphne, they set some interesting precedents. Velma from Pork Chop of Season 3 to runner-up on All Stars 2. Whilst Daphne, on the other hand, made it to the finale, but she lip-synced 5 times to get there. But now she has a crown, and I plan on adding another one to our display case. I've got the charm, the humor, and a whole lot of heart. Whether it's a comedy challenge or a lip sync, I am ready to bring my A game and show the world that Scooby-Doo is not just about solving mysteries but also slaying the competition.
Scooby is warmly received by the queens. Anka apologizes for referring to Scooby as a dog, admitting she didn't think he would hear her, and they share a laugh. Scooby jokes that with his big ears, he can hear everything. Kimiko inquires about Scooby's feelings on entering the competition with a big reputation, to which Scooby admits he's slightly nervous because Drag Race is challenging, and he doesn't want to flop just as Barbie did. Christy mentions Barbie's been criticized every season since season 8, and Anka said it's what she gets for self-identifying as the Sasha Colby of drag. She then questions Scooby if he considers himself the Sasha Colby of drag, but Scooby firmly denies it, asserting he's the Scooby-Doo of drag. Kimiko asks which challenges Scooby believes he'll excel in, and he confidently lists improv, comedy, acting, snatch game, and possibly design. Christy suggests that means every challenge, and Scooby agrees, playfully adding that he can even hear footsteps.
Yoshi's here to leap to victory.
Oh, I remember this face. I know I have met this queen before, but where? It'll come back to me.
Hi, I'm Yoshi, and I am thrilled to be here on Season 10. I'm ready to bring my unique flair to the competition. And is that Scooby-Doo I see? Interesting, the last time we crossed paths was at a convention and I was in line to meet Daphne and Velma. Scooby was running the merch stand and taking the pictures for us. It got to my turn and I was rushed. I didn't even get to tell Daphne and Velma how much I loved them on their seasons. But I understand they had a huge line. It was just after Daphne's All-Stars 2 win and I just wanted some advice being a baby queen. But it's water under the bridge, I forgive you Scooby, and it will be great to compete alongside you and will be even better rushing you out the door. I'm ready for whatever challenge comes my way. I like to think I can do them all, and I will. Here's my meet and greet with Daphne and Velma.
The queens welcomed Yoshi with open arms. Yoshi expressed his gratitude, saying it was an honor to compete alongside them. Christy thanked Yoshi and inquired about his drag style, to which Yoshi replied that he doesn't have a specific type yet as he's still exploring the drag scene. Kimiko questioned how long Yoshi had been doing drag, and Yoshi responded, 6 months. Anka, astonished, congratulated him on making it to the biggest drag show. Christy chimed in, reminding him that this is the Olympics of drag and he should prepare to compete with incredible queens. Anka playfully teased, asking if Yoshi could handle competing with big names like Scooby-Doo. Yoshi confidently stated he was up for the challenge and looked forward to competing with Scooby-Doo, especially after their previous encounter. Scooby, unable to recall, asked Yoshi for a reminder. Yoshi downplayed the incident, mentioning Scooby had been slightly rude and had rushed Yoshi's meet and greet with Velma and Daphne in a convention. Scooby, taken aback, apologized and promised to arrange a lunch for them both with Velma and Daphne after the season. Yoshi reassured Scooby it was understandable as it was just after Daphne's All-Stars win and accepted the apology with a hug. Anka, playfully booed, expressing her desire for some drama. Suddenly, dark clouds suddenly formed in the workroom.
RuPaul, what the hell is going on in this workroom?
Oh lord, I didn't expect this today. These clouds are affecting my asthma. Inhaler, where's my inhaler?
When I said I wanted drama, I meant yelling and fighting, not the special effects mama.
From the shadows, I rise to claim the crown.
Oh my, whoever this is, I'm kinda living for the spooky kooky drag.
I'm kinda scared. I need my Mystery Inc. sisters with me to hold me.
Greetings, I'm Darkrai, the master of the nightmares and now season 10. My inspirations in drag come from everything horror, with a special nod to the Dragula ghouls, who embrace queens like me. I thrive in the shadows and my looks are designed to haunt your dreams and leave a lasting impression. I can design, yes, I graduated the Levani Design School, honestly who hasn't these days? I can do any challenge here and I can do it well. I've noticed these queens are already a bit scared, and that's exactly how I want them to feel. I'm here to shake things up and show that the crown is not just for the glitzy and Barbie-looking queens, but I'm here to show that an alternative ghoul like myself can also take the crown.
Darkrai is welcomed by the queens who greet him from a distance. Darkrai chuckles, and said he looks scary but he's really not, and offers the queens a hug which they embrace him. Anka says this is going to be interesting because they've never had a spooky queen before. Darkrai chuckles, said he prefers to be called an alternative queen. Anka rolls her eyes and said fine, an alternative queen. Darkrai tells her that's better and to watch the eye rolls in future. Christy laughing said she thinks it's amazing bringing some Dragula energy to Drag Race and asks Darkrai is he going to serve fashion. Darkrai chuckles and said that they will be seeing plenty of fashion. Kimiko asks him is he worried the judges will not get his drag. Darkrai says kind of because they're so used to all the Barbie-looking drag and looks around the room. Yoshi asks can he sew, Darkrai says yes he can design he went to the now famous Leavanny sewing school and he can stitch together a nightmare as well. Scooby said Leavanny and Edna Mode will be fighting for students soon, they all laugh and another queen enters the workroom.
Reporting live from Season 10, it's Trisha Takanawa.
Oh yes, another Asian queen, I'm so happy right now.
Good evening, I'm Trisha Takanawa. You might recognize me from Channel 5 News. I'm a news anchor by day, drag queen by night. Reporting the news is one thing but making headlines on Drag Race, that's my new assignment. Other than the House of Griffin, I am probably the biggest name in Quahog. And speaking of big names, I recognize Scooby-Doo, and the rest of them, well I don't know, but they look fierce, especially my fellow Asian sister. I can't wait to get to know them. I'll be looking for some inside scoop. Just don't tell mother, shush now.
The queens welcome Trisha to the workroom, they give her a hug and Kimiko tells her it's great to have another Asian queen here. Trisha said likewise and tells the queens they all look sickening. Anka tells her she's a fan, she watches Channel 5 News. Trisha shocked asks Anka does she live in Quahog. Anka said no she watches on an illegal website. Christy tells her why would she admit that and get ready to meet Stabby Joe inside. Trisha laughs and said Stabby Joe is actually on the loose, she escaped prison. Christy asks Trisha does she think she can handle the pressure. Trisha confidently tells her she thrives under pressure, whether it's live on air or live on the runway she's ready for anything. Darkrai asks Trisha what made her decide to audition for Drag Race. Trisha said it's time for a new challenge because she's conquered the news world and she wants to conquer the drag world and make her own headlines. Darkrai nods and said he's here to do the same thing. Anka tells them she thinks they are all here for that and another queen enters the workroom.
Saving the world one fashion statement at a time.
Oh wow, I know Gwen Tennyson. I've followed her on Instagram for a while and to be honest, I'm a little starstruck. She's amazing.
I know Gwen, we met at a Cartoon Network gala party. She was nice, polite, and a good person. She says she fights a lot with some aliens. She's giving very superhero.
Hey everyone, I'm Gwen Tennyson. You might know me from saving the world from some aliens, but now I'm here to save this competition. I'm an alien destroyer by day and Bellwood's #1 drag queen by night. I also have a cousin who does drag. I think he's trying to get on the show. He's going to be so pissed I got here before him. My style of drag is very look-based. I have gained a following on Instagram so my runways are to die for. I can act, I can do a bit of dancing and then the other challenges might be a struggle for me, but it's Drag Race of course it's going to be a struggle.
Gwen is welcomed by the queens and she says everyone here looks amazing. Kimiko asks Gwen does she remember her from the Cartoon Network gala and Gwen says of course she does. Anka asks Gwen to name who she is. Gwen pausing, Darkrai chuckles and said to Kimiko it looks like she's forgotten. Gwen said no that's not it, it's just being put under pressure. Trisha tells her she wouldn't last 2 minutes working on Channel 5. Darkrai asks Gwen what her strategy for the competition. Gwen tells them her strategy is to be versatile and she can adapt to anything. Darkrai says he's a top and will always be in the top every episode. Yoshi said to Gwen he's been following her on Instagram for a while now and she's a real inspiration. Gwen thanks Yoshi and said she will follow him back when the season is over. Anka asks Gwen how long has she been doing drag. Gwen said 2 years. Anka then asks the rest of them. Kimiko said also 2 years. Trisha Takanawa said 4 years. Christy said 7 years. Darkrai said 10 years. The queens gasped. Scooby said he's been doing for 15 years. The queens gasp again. Darkrai chuckled and said it's not a competition you know. Anka eye rolls and said it actually is. Darkrai tells her he was just kidding and said she's probably been doing drag for a year. Anka tells him to think again, she's been doing drag for 6 years actually. The queens continue chatting.
Did someone order a bundle of fun?
No, I did not.
Oh, it's Ed. I love Ed. I've met him at a couple of Cartoon Network parties. He usually has 2 more queens by his side. It's so strange seeing him on his own.
Hello there, I'm Ed, and I am from Peach Creek. I may be a bit of a goofball and a little all over the place, but I have a big heart and even bigger dreams. I'm here to bring some fun, laughter, and a whole lot of chaos to Drag Race. I might not be the most polished, but I've got a lot of creativity and I'm ready to show everyone that being different is a good thing. Let's get this party started. Right now,
Ed charges over to the queens with high energy and is welcomed by them all and tells them he's here to have fun. Anka says this should be interesting, and tells Ed he shouldn't unpack too much stuff. Ed thanks Anka and said he's here to have fun and show off his creative side, and eat any gravy if there's any. Christy tells him she loves his energy and asks if he thinks he can keep up with the challenges. Ed nods vigorously and said absolutely he's ready to give his all. Kimiko said it's great to see him again and asked where's the other two. Gwen asks the same question and said to Ed he's normally with them, and does he think they are here? Ed tells them he's not sure, they didn't say where they were going, but neither did he. Kimiko looks to Gwen and said they're here, right? Gwen looks to Kimiko and said probably. Kimiko rolls her eyes and said she loves Double D but it's Eddie she can't stand. Gwen agrees. Trisha tells them to spill all the tea. But just before that another queen enters the workroom.
Brains and beauty, well I'm bringing both.
Reporting live from the confessional chair. I'm assuming this is one of those Ed people. I see Kimiko and Gwen shocked.
I knew it would be too good to be true. We absolutely love Double D. It's just the other one who's on his way. I'm assuming next as well.
Greetings everyone, my name is Ed with 2 Ds but everyone just calls me Double D. I'm 1/3 of Peach Creek's iconic trio, Ed, and Eddie. Seeing my friend Ed here I can only assume Eddie is on his way. I may seem a bit nerdy but trust me that's my strength. I'm the top designer of Peach Creek. I created all my outfits. I designed some of Marie Kanker's on Toon Madness Season 1 and I also designed for Naz on Toontown Season 2. But I'm also here to bring precision, intellect and a touch of elegance to the competition and snag me that crown.
Double D is welcomed by all the queens, and is tackled by Ed with a hug and tells Double D that he didn't tell him he was going to be here. Double D told Ed he didn't tell him either, but as always it's good to see him. Anka looks at Gwen and Kimiko and asks is this Eddie? Kimiko says no, this is Double D. Anka says things should be interesting. Double D tells Anka and the queens things will be interesting, but unlike Ed, he brings a different kind of energy, and precision and intellect are his strengths. Anka asks him does he read books? Double D confirms he reads books. Christy asks Double D what his strategy will be to stand out. Double D says to Christy and the other queens that meticulous planning and attention to detail is key. Darkrai smirking tells Double D, so you're the brains of the operation, and asks can he handle the pressure. Double D says pressure is merely a challenge to overcome and he's confident in his method. Scooby-Doo says there's another smart queen here and can't wait to see what Double D got. Yoshi said Double D is like a great asset. Double D thanks them all and says they can all learn from each other's strengths and create something remarkable. Ed tells Double D they're gonna have a lot of fun. Double D nods.
Watch out, because I'm about to hustle my way to the top.
Oh great, here's the biggest scammer in history. He booked me to do a show in Peach Creek. I didn't even get paid, not 1 penny, not even the jawbreaker I was promised. I will make sure I get my money, trust me.
Yes. The trio is complete, my 2 best friends are here. Double D and Eddie. I think I just peed myself in excitement. Can we get someone to clean that up? Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy, Eddie. I'm here to bring the hustle and the muscle to Drag Race. Some people might call me a scammer, but I just call it resourceful. I'm here to show that my creativity and charisma are going to take me straight to the top. Oh shit, I see Kimiko, she's pissed. Oh shit again, I see Gwen. She's even more pissed. RuPaul, I need the money, you can keep the crown.
Before Eddie makes his way to Ed and Double D, he is confronted by Gwen and Kimiko, who are demanding their money. Gwen yells at him saying he still owes her money for that gig. Eddie tells her business is business and he's here to play the game. Kimiko is also yelling at him, telling him she will beat his ass if he doesn't pay up after he scammed her at the Cartoon Network gala. Eddie chuckles and said to Kimiko it's all water under the bridge and to focus on the crown, and adds that if they touch him, he will sue them. They are under contract now. Trisha, raising an eyebrow, says it's getting interesting and tells Eddie he has some explaining to do. Anka says she's living for the tea and tells Eddie to watch out because people have long memories here. Eddie says to them no hard feelings, right, he just wants to show what he can do. Double D sighing, tells Eddie he needs to work on his diplomacy skills. Eddie winking at Double D and told him he got this under control and to just wait and see. Scooby-Doo and Yoshi giggled together and said that Eddie's in trouble on day 1. Darkrai said this will be entertaining and says to Eddie he better hope his scamming can help him. Christy tells him he's brought the drama, but can he back it up with his performance? Eddie tells her to wait and see.
Period. Oh boy, it's showtime.
Shut the hell up, Mickey Mouse. The Sasha Colby of drag is here. I think I might pass out, and I said he'd never do Drag Race. Like mama, shut up. He's standing right there. I am gagged.
Wait, what? Who? Why? Breaking news, live from the workroom, the Sasha Colby of drag, Mickey Mouse is here. And other news, Eddie is a big scammer, kinda like Disneyland, but I won't get into that. Back to you, Mickey Mouse.
Hiya folks, it's me, Mickey Mouse, and I am here to show you that the magic of drag is real. I performed on the biggest stages, toured all around the world, and now I am ready to snatch the cartoon drag race crown. Some say I am the Sasha Colby of drag, and I would agree, and not that blonde bimbo from season 8, who I will not name drop her to give her more clout to chase from me. I see these queens' faces, they're gagged. But I just want to have a blast, make some new friends and sisters, and some unforgettable memories.
The queens are in total shock. Anka lets out a scream of excitement and tells Mickey she's a huge fan and starts crying. Mickey offers her a hug. Anka asks if he's serious, to which Mickey said absolutely. Eddie said to Mickey, well, looks like the big leagues just got bigger. Gwen in awe tells Mickey it can't be real, he's here, somebody pinch her. Eddie attempts to and Gwen tells him to back off. Kimiko asked Mickey how does it feel to be known as the Sasha Colby of drag. Mickey tells her it feels correct and he will make sure that he does better than the blonde bimbo from season 8. Scooby-Doo tells Mickey this is amazing for them both to be here. Mickey said to Scooby it's great to see him again. Trisha tells the queens this is going to be the breaking news on Channel 5. Double D tells Mickey it's an honor to have him here, and he's set the bar so high for all of them. Mickey said to him how does he not know he won't go first. Darkrai said because you're Mickey Mouse, a legend, and this will be a battle to remember. Mickey thanks the queens and tells them all they are making history being on the 10th season and asks them to cheers together, to which they do, and then they hear footsteps. It's RuPaul, accompanied by Musa.
Oh my, it's RuPaul and Musa is with her. Now we must have reached the casting limit when Mickey Mouse walked in, and looking around the workroom these queens look like tough competition, and I am intrigued.
Now RuPaul and Musa are here. This competition is getting real. I still can't believe I'm here, since I've only been doing drag for 6 months, but I've learned a lot from my sisters Princess Peach and Daisy, and the other queens back in the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm ready for whatever challenge comes our way.
Hello racers, and welcome to Season 10. You are all here because I saw the potential in each and every one of you during your audition tapes, and please welcome back our resident judge and Season 8 winner, Musa. Now for your first Season 10 Maxi Challenge, you will bring it to the runway, but I don't want just one look, I want 2. You will serve 2 looks on the runway. Now good luck and don't F it up.
Here we go, the first challenge, and thank God it's a runway, and not a design challenge, because I don't sew. I'm Mickey Mouse, I pay people to create my outfits for me. I can say I have the best runway package this competition has ever seen. I got that Disney money you see.
I was hoping for a comedy challenge off the back to separate the talented queens from the look queens, aka Gwen. She's nothing, she's just an Instagram queen. The reason I didn't pay her is because she's not that good and I had people chanting refunds. Let's just say she won't be booked again.
Before the runway, Ed, and Eddie gathered together. Ed expressed his happiness at having them there with him. Eddie was annoyed they hadn't mentioned being there, to which Double D reminded him of the NDA they were under. Eddie laughed it off, remembering the agreement, but added that he was annoyed by Gwen's presence here. Ed suggested Eddie should just pay her, but Eddie refused, explaining he was already broke from refunding everyone at Gwen's show due to her poor performance, and the queens were siding with her over him. Double D acknowledged the show's failure and Gwen's lip-syncing issues but advised letting the queens discover for themselves how she fares because they weren't there to witness it firsthand like the 3 of them, to which Eddie tells Double D he's right and he is hoping she would be the pork chop queen of Season 10. Trisha, Gwen, Christy, Kimiko, Anka and Mickey Mouse are getting their runway looks together. Mickey pulled out one of his looks and the queens gasped. Anka said it's the most beautiful outfit she's ever seen on this show. Christy agreed and said is it time for us all to go home? Anka chuckled and said no, then she pulled out one of her outfits to which the queens gasped again, and Anka said I know that's right. Mickey asked her who is her designer, to which Anka said she had blind Belgian nuns create her outfits. Gwen confused said, blind? Anka said well not at first but it was very intricate work and they said even though they lost their sight it was all worth it. The queens are stunned and Trisha asked if that was real. Anka said she's just playing. The queens all laugh and Anka said she got them designed by the Able sisters. Christy asked are they the ones who created Tom Nook's outfits? Anka said yes but I got the final approval. Trisha asked Gwen does she think she will get her money, and if she wants she will run a story about Eddie the scammer when they get home. Gwen and Kimiko said if they don't get their money then yes. The queens continue their chit-chat.
When Anka said she had blind Belgian nuns create her outfits, at first I believed it. I was so confused. Then she said she was joking, which cracked us up. But these queens and their looks are incredible. If I had gotten paid, I'd be able to afford these expensive outfits. But I will make do, and if Eddie doesn't pay me soon. Trisha said she will run a story on Channel 5 News and get his events shut down permanently.
Scooby-Doo, Yoshi and Darkrai are getting their runways together. Scooby-Doo looks to Yoshi and tells him he's sorry once again for his experience at Daphne and Velma's booth. Yoshi told Scooby it's fine. At first he was annoyed because they were a big inspiration for him, but he understood. He was in line for about 3 hours waiting. Scooby thanks Yoshi for accepting the apology. Darkrai said he knows how Yoshi felt because he also had the same experience with Scooby at Daphne and Velma's booth. Scooby is shocked, and apologizes to Darkrai, to which Darkrai said it's understandable. The event was busy and Daphne had just won, plus she had to get to a panel. Darkrai then shows them a picture of him with Velma and Daphne let him wear her crown and scepter for the photo. Scooby tells Darkrai he looked amazing wearing the crown. Darkrai said that is going to be the final result of the season, him standing with the crown. Yoshi asked Darkrai does he think he can win because a Pokemon Queen hasn't won since the first season. Darkrai chuckles and said to them he's not like the other Pokemon queens, they are Barbie-looking queens. He's something completely different and pulls out one of his outfits. They both gasped and Darkrai said and this is just the beginning. Anka, Mickey Mouse, Darkrai slayed the challenge.
Of course I slayed. Money well spent I say. And just like that, the Sasha Colby of drag has pissed all over the runway. Made a statement here.
Christy Monteiro, Scooby-Doo and Trisha Takanawa had a great performance.
The judges loved my outfits. I did show a lot of body though. I have a great body, so of course I'm going to show it off. There's no way I'm going home tonight.
Yoshi, Gwen Tennyson, Kimiko, Double D and Eddie had a good performance.
You would think with the money he stole from me and Gwen, he would be able to pay for some better outfits. My outfit wasn't the best, but I had to create all my looks because I wasn't able to afford to pay designers, but luckily I had the help of, me, and my 2 other best friends back home to make this work.
Ed had a bad performance.
I'm not going to make any excuses. My outfits were horrible. I don't know why I even packed them. I don't want to be the pork chop. I am gonna have to learn these words. Pronto.
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race Season 10. Please welcome our judges for the evening. First, she is our resident judge. She is the Season 8 champion. She is Musa. Welcome back to the panel, darling. And our extra special guest judge. She is known as the Sasha Colby of drag. It's the real Sasha Colby. Welcome, darling. This week we asked our queens to present not 1 but 2 looks on this runway. Now start your engines and may the best drag queen win. My queens, for the second time in Drag Race history no one is going home this premiere. Will the following queens please step forward? Anka, Mickey Mouse and Darkrai. Congratulations, you are the top queens of the week.
Thank you to my blind Belgian nuns. You really did a great job. Thank you to the Able sisters. I'm in the top on episode 1. I just need this win to cement myself as a force in the competition.
I'm not surprised I'm in the top. When I revealed my outfits in the workroom, and seen the reactions from the queens, it's Mickey's time. And what the hell? To be in the presence of the real Sasha Colby. It's not often Mickey Mouse gets starstruck, but I am in total shock to see her here.
Darkrai, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Oh my god, RuPaul, are you for real? Thank you so much. This win means so much to me. The first win for the Pokemon Queen since Jessie on Season 3, and to win the very first is just like what Starmer did on Season 1, and she went on to win the season. TikTok RuPaul TikTok.
Anka and Mickey Mouse, great job, you are both safe.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little pissed. My runway was flawless, my performance was on point, and the judges were practically gagging over it. But Darkrai wins. Really? Well, congrats, I guess. But meeting Sasha Colby was a lot better than winning this challenge. Don't get too comfy at the top, Darkrai, because this crown is mine, and I'm not letting anyone stand in my way.
My queens, I have a little announcement to make.
The real competition is just about to begin. I'm introducing
13th Queen.
into the race.
What? Oh, not another queen. Hopefully it's someone I haven't scammed before.
Wow, this really is breaking news. Could it be Meg Griffin, Stella, Mr. Turner, Chief Wig Gum, Florges again with no Misty? The possibilities are endless.